African women in sports, breaking the glass ceiling. Sports have long been a male-dominated industry, with women facing significant challenges in pursuing their dreams of becoming professional athletes. However, African women are breaking down barriers and shattering stereotypes in sports. From track and field to soccer, African women are proving that they have what it takes to succeed at the highest level. In this article, we will highlight some of the most exceptional African women in sports. The pioneers. The first African women to break through in sports faced numerous obstacles, from lack of funding and resources to cultural barriers. However, they persevered and blazed a trail for future generations. One such pioneer is Maria Mutola, a Mozambican middle-distance runner who won an Olympic gold medal in the 800-meter at the 2000 Sydney Olympics. Mutola inspired a generation of young African women to pursue their dreams in sports. Another pioneer is Cameroon's Jeremine Gitap, who became the first African woman to referee a men's soccer match at the highest level. Gitap faced significant opposition from male colleagues and fans, but she remained steadfast in her pursuit of equality and respect in sports. The rising stars. Today, there are many talented African women making waves in sports. One of them is Nigerian track and field athlete Blessing Okagbare. Okagbare is a multi-event specialist who has won numerous medals at the African Championships and Commonwealth Games. She is also a fierce advocate for gender equality in sports and is using her platform to inspire the next generation of African women. Another rising star is South African soccer player Thembike Kgatlana. Kgatlana was named the best player at the 2018 Women's Africa Cup of Nations and has since gone on to play professionally in Spain and the United States. Kgatlana is a role model for young African girls who dream of playing soccer at the highest level. The coaches and teams. Behind every great athlete is a great coach, and African women in sports are no exception. One such coach is Florence Omagbemi, who led the Nigerian women's soccer team to victory at the 2016 Women's Africa Cup of Nations. Omagbemi is a trailblazer for women's coaching in Africa and is inspiring a new generation of female coaches. There are also many African women's sports teams that are making their mark on the world stage. The Nigerian women's soccer team, known as the Super Falcons, has won the Women's Africa Cup of Nations a record 10 times. They have also qualified for the FIFA Women's World Cup 4 times, making them one of the most successful women's soccer teams in Africa. The future of African women in sports. The future of African women in sports looks bright. There are many talented young athletes who are breaking records and inspiring their peers. However, there is still much work to be done to ensure that African women have the same opportunities as their male counterparts. One organization that is working towards this goal is the African Women's Sports Summit. The summit brings together female athletes, coaches, and administrators.